Oh my god. Sure. Oh, wait, no. Just kidding. This is the link. Oh, shoot. Mm. Okay. Wait, where is my... I gotta figure out my organization. Alright, good morning. Sorry, my voice is a little scratchy. It's been a really, really long week, but that's why I'm doing this stream a little bit later than usual. So, hang on one second. I'm gonna give it a few minutes. Hmm. Okay. So this week is NFT LA, which is a really, really big conference. And there's a lot of after parties. Last night, Warp Sound had their after party in like the Hollywood area, which was really cool. They basically like collabed with Diamond Company, this merch, of course, this clothing store. They had like live DJ, they had music, open bar. It's pretty legit for a JPEG party. So real quick, let's start off with CoinGecko. What is happening in the overall market? We are still around 2.2, 2.19 trillion market cap. I didn't feel like this was a real pump, and I'm kind of like, check it out, getting slapped with it. Did you guys see the Will Smith thing? Oh my god, that was so ridiculous. Okay, so Bitstamp is where it's at. Yeah, so it kind of broke through all of the EMA lines, but not very convincingly, and it already reached oversold on the RSI. So I felt like this was mm, not really like the mega pump that everyone's been anticipating. Probably in part because everyone is anticipating it and they're all like ready to um, take profits. So let's look at ETH. It's kind of like doing the same pattern. I'm not really seeing any like big divergences though. So yeah, the first one was like right here where it was making a higher high. But overall, I feel like we're still kind of in this weird period of it being tax season, and you don't want ETH to rip too much, or else you're gonna go broke buying JPEGs. Um, so yeah. All right. So what is going on? I'm using a new Dune Analytics today. This one I just found is called Sea Launch. It looks kind of legit, but I don't think they apply a wash trade filter for LooksRare, because if that was true, LooksRare would have more market volume per day, and that's really not true if you take out the wash trading. But yeah, so we're still kind of around 100 million ish total market value, or sorry, total market volume per day. I'm still waking up. And foundation is, very low. Those are more like the ones. Larva Labs, that's CryptoPunks, or it was CryptoPunks. And OpenSea, we're kind of at like 120 million-ish. And I'm guessing LooksRare is probably like down here with the wash trading. So today we have almost 100 million USD, and it's only 10 a.m. Last week, or no, this week we've had almost 500 million. And then so far, the current month, we have almost 3.5 billion, which is pretty crazy, especially if you consider that it's just OpenSea. Volume per day, though, is still consistently on a downtrend. We're still below that 200 million, which I think would be the next kind of like EMA line to break, like consistently. And also we have the consistent downtrend of unique buyers and sellers. But transactions have kind of been in this crab section, or this crab pattern, which might just mean that less traders are doing more trades. So this one I like because they show you the trending projects by like 1 hour and 3 hour volume benchmarks. So it's interesting because Kiwami is still top 10 with 23 in the last hour, and 120 or 122 in the last 3 hours, which isn't bad. I mean, they did have a post-real dump, but that's kind of to be expected. I actually flipped this because I knew there was going to be a post-reveal dump, or like I figured. But it's kind of ironic because I remember last week's live stream, I was looking at Kiwami. It was like maybe zero point 0.1, and I was like, this art looks good, but like the website is so vague, and yeah. And at first I kind of passed on it, but then I kept looking at it and I saw it go up. I saw it double, and that's when I kind of jumped in. But I still think the art is really good. They keep claiming that that their team or their artist is like a legit, person from Japan, living in Japan. But everyone's pretty much anonymous, so I don't really know if I believe it. If you know of anything else, let me know. This is sad to see that Pixelmon is still on the front page somehow after their $70 million rug. Quirky's, I don't know how that's still up here. It's a straight ripoff of Dented Fields and Weather Report. Zombie Club Token, I looked more into it. That one actually has like doxed people, and it seems to be some guy who is somewhat prominent in the space in Asia. I can show you a little bit about that later, but yeah, at first I thought this was like a really sus project, but I was like, oh, it makes sense. Okay, this guy has somewhat of a name, and he's trying to be active in the NFT space. And we're always waiting for like Asia to wake up. Every time I go into a Discord chat, it's always like, okay, guys, Asia wakes up in 2 hours, the floor is gonna pump, and I have no idea what they even mean by it anymore. So, yeah, and there's a new feature that LooksRare just did. Let me see if I can find the chart for it. Yeah, there's a LooksRare buyback. So basically, there's an auto compounding feature. What just happened right here? Anyways, there's an auto compounding feature. So if you go to rewards, here it is, ta-da! You can auto compound your staked looks by using the wrapped ETH you would have earned to automatically buy back more looks. So you stake looks, you get more looks, and this is like nearly 300% APY. Obviously, it's not going to be steady. And then, you have your regular look staking where you earn both looks and wrapped ETH. So I thought that was probably why it's pumping a little bit. Where was the price? I forgot. This one did like a 3x in 2 weeks. So hang on, yeah, it went up to about 291, and now people are taking profit. Dang, somebody really, really needed liquidity. Yeah. So it's kind of up and coming again. Really good entry point, right? This is kind of when I was like, this is gonna dump, and then it kept going. And then it dumped, and then it kept going, and people were like, this is going to go even higher. I think I FOMO'd in around probably... When did I FOMO in? I definitely did it in like the $2 to $3 range, so... But staking, so that's cool. What up, Dickenzas? How are you doing this awesome and overcast morning? I'm still waking up, so you get to see that in real time. Alright, so I have to start the stream talking about something official. It's literally the entire hype on crypto Twitter today. Azuki had an after party in LA last night, so big that they maxed out capacity and some people could not get in, which really sucks, especially if you flew in or you came in from out of town just for the Suzuki party. But they had such an epic airdrop. Like, no one in the space has done it before. Yeah, let me find the Azuki thing for you, because that was wild. And it definitely sets a precedence for future airdrops from other people. Oh, that's cool. Oh, dang. Oh, sorry, I'm on AirPods. And they're actually upping the game. I'm so tired of hoodies. And clearly NFTs are just merch drops now. So I'm actually excited that they're kind of switching it up a little bit. And they're doing like this bomber jacket. It's the quilted Japanese bomber with this really dope-ass tiger. I really want it. Can you tell? I would actually probably get one of those. I look good in bomber jackets. So, oh, they had Wiz Khalifa. That's right. They had Wiz Khalifa on the stage last night, and I think this is the one. Wait, I don't think you can hear it. Hang on, let me. So this was at the party.
And together, we're shaping the future of Web3. So let's see how deep this rabbit hole really goes. The Azuki universe is just beginning to unfold. One more thing. Check the walls.
And that's when they did the airdrop. So, yeah, that was, wait, where's the, yeah, so that was wild. They literally had like this on stage character thing. It was like, oh, by the way, check your wallets. Right? So many cell phones. The entire place was just people on their cell phones. It kind of looked like a rave. I don't know what's in the box, but people have been speculating that it's like a pet animal or something. Like maybe it's a tiger, right? They have a tiger on the jacket, and it kind of matches. Let me try and find a close-up. Somebody said they saw eyes peeking out, and the floor is 3.38 right now. It was fluctuating last night around like lowest maybe 2.3, 2.5. So it was like a 10-minute dip and then completely got bought. Where can I zoom in on this? Okay, yeah, so there's an eye right there. There's Bobu the farmer. Random little cute creatures, and then like a little fox. So I don't know. I want to say it's an animal, but somebody was trolling on Twitter and they said it was a fishing rod. Hang on, I retweeted it. It was hilarious. I actually believed it for a second. I was like, he was like, my airdrop revealed early. What is this? And I was like, is it really just a fishing rod? But this is fake, so yeah. What up, Phil? Good evening. How are you doing? I am sorry this is like a late live stream, but could not get out of bed this morning. Okay, we were just talking about the Azuki Epic airdrop. They did like this whole show about it, and then halfway they're like, by the way, guys, check your wallet. And the thing is, people got dropped 2 somethings, which no other project has done. I don't think. I mean, projects have dropped multiple airdrops, but that's usually like one at a time. But fishing on Red Dead while you're looking at this. You're fishing on Red Dead. What does that mean? I think this will dip. I'm praying that it dips to 1. That would be amazing. I mean, everyone has 2 of them. Can the supply or can the demand really be that great? It's like 20,000 of these boxes. So 1, there's 20,000, right? 2, there's usually always a post-reveal dip. And 3, I have a lot of hopium that it will happen because I really want in on the ecosystem. So yeah, they kind of pumped a little bit, but not so much since the announcement was like, we've already done snapshot. Doesn't matter if you buy now, you're not getting an airdrop. So they're still at 18. Still. It's so crazy. Yeah. So crazy. Can't believe I was eyeing this before Mint, and then when they minted out at 2, and then I was watching them at 5, and then 8, and then I was like, completely missed this boat. It's also funny how Kiwami is number 3 now. So, look, maybe the team is fake, but the hype is real, clearly. So, maybe this could be like a re-entry, since it's kind of proven itself a little bit, and it seems like, I mean, the art's like legit good. So maybe this is anime season. I'm hoping that it is anime season part 2 because I have some anime that I would like to come back to life. Let's look at the activity. I've noticed though with the activity, this has been really, really good. Where is, yeah, it's been consistent like every few minutes. Even the post-reveal drop, which is interesting. That is a steal. Somebody sold a top 1% for 2.1. Ouch. I mean, good for whoever caught that deal. Dang, top 10% for only 0.89. I would have done that. Oh wait, I have zero liquidity. So yeah, this one definitely something to keep an eye out for. Bored Apes are at 111. Imposter Genesis Aliens. I've never heard of these people. How do they get to 2? With a decent owner distribution, actually. Okay, let's see. Have you guys heard of this one? Imposters Genesis Aliens? Which will play host to 7 unique events. It's built in Unreal Engine. I don't know what that is. And the team consists of over 30 world-class engineers and builders with experience working at... Okay, yeah. Have you noticed literally every team is ex-Google, ex-Apple, ex-Epic Games, ex-Activision, but like they're all anonymous. I don't know. I'm just naturally skeptical, can you tell? Oh, their public mint happened 2 days ago. What was their mint at? Oh, it's being pumped by Elio Trades. That's why. He's this like giant. I'm sure you guys have heard of him. He's like this giant YouTuber. What I don't get is how he can talk so much and say nothing. Like I watched a few of his videos. He has the best clickbait titles, and then I'll watch the video and I'm like listening for 30 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever. I'm like, what are you talking? Like you haven't said anything. But a lot of people follow him. He's got a lot of like leverage. So maybe this is off of his pump, but there will be a post-reveal dump. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, dude, more people need to have skepticism. I see so many people in Discord just being like, bro, this is gonna be the next Bored Ape. Just trust, man. Just trust. Don't look at the floor. Just throw us your money and buy our merch and just trust, man. And then of course, like if you ask questions, they ban you or it's like considered FUD. But yeah. Mutant Shiba Club. This one's 0.21, only about 6,000. Is there meme power to this? Okay, so it's pre-reveal. Oh, they joined December. Let's go to their website. This is straight up like Bored Ape copy. Okay, so Brett Berry is one of the team members. I don't trust LinkedIn's, you guys. LinkedIn's are so easy to fake. How do you verify LinkedIn? You have to go through all of their activity and see like their oldest activity, which I don't have the time for. Who's Douglas Taylor? Have you guys heard of this company? It must be some sort of advertising agency. That's so funny. I get it. Wood. That's cool, I guess. I don't know if that really proves anything. You guys let me know if I'm being too skeptical, okay? Yeah, this is basically like a mutant. Hmm. How well do you think these will do, guys? I'm not sure about this one. I mean, half of his comments look fake. I mean, those look real, but yeah, I don't know. It's not my vibe, and that's maybe why it will moon. But oh, let's actually see foundation. This would be a good. Okay, this makes me feel better. All right, so this is more legit to me because it's on the blockchain. Maybe pick one up. Wait, there were other people in the team. Hang on. Crazy jump. This is dev, strategy, marketing. Marketing dude. Cool. We got some mutual people. One mutual person. One. Oh, and they already have a Discord mods. Dang. They have a lot of mods. Wow. They have. I don't know how I feel about women's chat. It's kind of like you don't want to hang out with the big boys. Go in your little corner and talk to yourselves. Um, that's cool. Well, okay, so this one might be like, this one might be legit. If you like it, if you dig it, go for it. Um, I don't know if that's like part of the narrative right now. We'll see. Unless maybe mutants are like now the narrative for everything. Cyberbrokers is still at 2.48. That's so wild. They have held so well since their pump. Zombie Club Token is at 2 now. They've fallen a little bit. Mutant Apes at 23-ish. World of Women Galaxy. WoW Galaxy. It's at 1.29. I think this will actually go to 1 or maybe like 0.9. Because, number one, they look nearly identical. This is the part where I don't get. I'm like, how could you release something so identical when the bar is set so high now? I can barely tell. It's like a few accessories and then different backgrounds, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. And on top of that, they had the slowest Dutch auction I have ever seen in this space. It took like a whole day. It was like 6 hours, over 6 hours, because it would drop in tiny little increments, like every 40 minutes or something. And I was like, ain't nobody gonna wait around for that. So I think they sold out eventually or minted out around 1.52. Yeah. But I mean, there's 20,000 of them, and you add that to the 10,000. So there's basically 30,000 of these that look very similar. But they are assigned with, the Bored Ape manager, so maybe they're going to have some amazing utility that we just don't know about. I wonder if their website is updated. Because I was looking at getting into one of these just to join the ecosystem, but if there's not like amazing utility, I don't know if it's worth like $5,000. Oh, and that was the other thing that, they were getting a lot of shade for is you got 10,000 of them for free if you already had a WoW, and then 10,000 was the public DA sale, which lasted like 6 hours, but only like this much were given to allow list and a mint price of 0.3. So the whole thing about expanding the ecosystem to those that have been priced out doesn't really translate well when you have this set up. And they had some sort of misleading statement where they're like, oh, we're going to donate half of our proceeds to charity. But really, if you crunch the numbers, it was like 5%. So yeah, I don't think people like that. Um, I actually, yeah, so I picked up a Kiwami and then I flipped it, just because I knew they were going to dip a little bit, or just like I wasn't sure, with the whole artist being Anon and then being like, oh, this is authentic Japanese anime. I'm like, okay, well, you guys are Anon, so how do I know? Um, on secondary, I might get back into Kiwami depending on how low it dips. I think there's kind of like some resistance or support around zero point 0.4, 0.38. Um, Definitely looking at something official. Like that one, I definitely want to get around maybe 1.5. Like basically, if it came down to WoW Galaxy and something official, I'd probably go with something official. Um, just because they're doing stuff that, or they seem to be taking themselves really seriously in the space, um, and the culture's there. So, oh, there was the other one that I picked up. Where is it? Murakami. I got to enter the public raffle. I think it might be too late though. If you follow him on Twitter, he tweeted some link where you can sign up with your email and register for a public raffle. And these are going for like 7 each, so why not? Um, KPK. Don't know. I'm so glad this thing is dumping you guys. This thing is so ugly. 1.27. I heard it's because Aoki bought in, which is hilarious. That man is like cursed. Where's the thing that isn't even on the first page anymore? I still have my Muri, 0.64, and is it not even on the first page anymore? I would be so sad. Dang. Wait. Oh my god, it's not even on the first page? Ouch. Okay, well, this is the one I picked up. They kind of reminded me of like Gundam. I don't know if you guys used to watch it, but I used to love watching like Gundam on Toonami, and there was some hype around this, and it was like pre-reveal. So I figured, if I get it now, there's a chance it'll pump to the reveal date, which is I think either tomorrow or in a couple of days. And the floor is dropped. It's a little disappointing. But the guy is doxxed. The team is doxxed, so I did like that. And there's not too big of a supply. I think there's still like a redeeming shot with this one. I'll show you in a second where yeah, so it's by 2 artists, and I looked at both of their stuff. And Screenshot Labs is like, I want to say a launch pad of sorts. They're behind Game of Blocks, which I'm not familiar with. And then Evereye seems to be like their second project, which reminds me of the project behind Tasty Bones. They also use one of these like launching pad, like incubator projects, or not project, but like platforms. And the platform only had one previous project, and it was like Corgi's something, and it wasn't even that, hyped, but I mean, Tasty Bones had a really great drop. So this is one of the artists. Wait, what? How is there 0 followers when they're followed by what? Okay, I was like, they have about 30,000, and I'm hoping that is real. Previously, Dragon Ball, Super Brawly movie, City Hunter, Jujutsu Kaisen. I like this animation that he did. This one's pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, the reveal is tomorrow. And I feel like in the Discord there were quite a few Azuki profile pics that were in it. So I feel like there's a lot of Azuki's. Oof, this person. Oh, wait. Fleur? Doesn't this guy have a reputation for being like a fudder? Yeah, and they were trending on OpenSea right next to Ferocious. So, I mean, you know, they had good reason. They had good, decent hype. I don't know what happened. I think maybe some of the capital is being diverted to Azuki ecosystem. It happens. This guy has an art station of all of his different works, which is really cool. Um, and then he also had an Instagram. So I like that there was previous works you could look at and reference and just like being somewhat of a real person, like a semi-dox person. Um, yeah. What projects have you been looking into or like picking up lately, Dekenza? Because I feel like everyone's just kind of doing airdrops or flipping, you know, 5 ETH projects and up. I don't really, maybe some of these anime stuff, but aside from that, I'm not like seeing really hyped mints as much as before. Um, what else is there? Metroverse 1.82. This one, I don't know, this one never really interested me. Yeah, there's so many, dude. You have to like, you really do need a group and do this with many people at the same time. Are you in any group chats or anything? Because that can help sometimes. Land trading NFT strategy game. Collect, trade, and stake your city blocks to earn utility tokens. Let's see their activity. No, I don't do paid alpha groups. I think paid alpha groups is like a scam. The volume is not that great. Um, yeah, I don't know. Paid alpha groups to me is like paying. Mm, it's like in the same vein as grinding for whitelist spots, and part of that included like sometimes you had to buy merch to get a whitelist spot. I think I saw that with was it Weather Report or Invisible Friends, which to me is like, come on. Like, I have to pay for the privilege to buy an NFT for thousands of dollars. Like, I don't think so. And paid alpha groups to me is kind of like I'm paying to join a group that are probably dumping on me. Like, if you think about it, right? Like, they're probably not going to tell you what they're going to buy before they buy it. They're probably going to, like, have their bags, then tell you about it, then buy more, and then you all collectively dump. That's, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but if you have a good experience with an alpha group, let me know. Um, MFers is at 2.69. Pudgy Penguins are coming back. I don't know why. 1.4. Um, they had such a bad drama thing with Cole Ethereum. Oh, interesting. It's a redeemable token for the Fuck Avatar collection created by Fuckrender. So you can burn one of these, which will randomly generate into one Fuck Avatar. Well then, he's a popular artist. So that probably reveals April 6th. Oh, you get one of these, I guess. I created 3 handmade one-of-ones. These do look very... Wow, look at the detail. You can see the skin texture. You can see the goosebumps on her skin. What is this? Magic. This is sorcery right here. These actually kind of look cool. I mean, borderline creepy, but cool creepy? Yeah, that... Look, if you have the capital, that could be cool, right? There's... I don't know what the supply is, though. Did they say the supply? I'm like going back to this. There's one item, which probably means it's like 1155, which means I don't really know how many there are. Probably around 6,000, 7,000. Oh, they are on the first page. What was I thinking? Okay, so Ever Eye Heroes. Yeah, that's the one that I picked up. Conium Pass, I heard that's kind of like a paid alpha group, isn't it? Or no, it's a paid analytics group. Olajive, yeah, Ferocious or something. That stuff is really high entry though. Maybe you do need to work on your scare care. Maybe you do need to work on your skincare routine, Jive. I'm just saying, if you're not this avatar level of skincare, I don't know what you're even doing out there. Raid parties coming back up. Dude, these fell so hard. Wait, was it heroes that fell or the fighters that fell? I think the fighters fell the biggest because most people didn't realize, apparently, that you have to start with heroes and then get fighters. I believe, yeah, Jive, you were telling me about this, right? But, oof, ouch, ouch. Yeah, it's not fun. That is not fun. But hey, it could come back up, you never know. People love the buzzword games, and nerds love the buzzword on-chain. They're supposedly on-chain, so what do you know? Okay, somebody explain to me how Gutter Gang's ecosystem exploded without dilution. They have gutter dogs, gutter serums, gutter rats. Am I missing one? Gutter pigeons or something? It's ridiculous. What did I miss here? This whole underground thing. Okay. Yeah, they got rats, cats, pigeons, dogs. Base level. Cats are the premier. Okay, and then so there's varying levels of community-led access and perks. I'm not sorry at all. This shit is so ugly. But look, I said the same thing about mutant apes, and look where we are now. So maybe that's your signal to buy these things. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's clearly not about the art. So maybe the utility is great. Rats are too. I wonder, do you guys know if these were airdropped to holders? What up, Jake? How's it going? What is KMS? You guys are way ahead of me with these acronyms. But yeah, do you guys know if these were like free airdrops for gutter cats? Because that would be dope. That's essentially 3. I can't do math right now. 3.7, 5.7. That's not bad. I just thought cool cats were cuter. I'm still waiting for a cool cat game. Okay, let's see the volume. How much in demand? Oh, that's not very in demand. Okay, well, gutter pigeons. I wonder if this is the newest one. Let's see when y'all dropped. Oh, they've been around since October. What? Hold up. July? Okay, so these are like, these are old school. Old school, it's like less than a year. I'm like, these are old. Um, last all time. Oh, so these have been around for a while. I see. It's not like a new drop that just popped. Okay, yeah. So you had the gutter cats first, and then they just kept dropping things, and I guess adding utility, because they came out nicely. Came out very nicely. KMS is kill myself. Zoomer talk. Are you a Zoomer? Wait, that means you're how old? How old are Zoomers? And where does that even come from? So you think that you had to buy these? You are 17. Okay, you need to stop. Um, what up, Sasha? Oh my god, what a cute profile picture. You're like the only person here that I can see with a face. We're talking about gutters. Do you guys know how much the gutter system, like besides the cats were? Because Jenk says that they weren't free airdrops, which to me is blasphemy. Airdrops should all be free. Um, do you think I should go in on the gutter system? Is it too late? Is there like a lot of upside still here? Maybe on a pigeon, a gutter pigeon. Sorry, they're so bad looking, it's kind of laughable. Maybe I'll do it on that. Welcome, Sasha. I love to have you. Um, did you go to the Azuki party last night? I think I saw you were like meeting up with someone who gave you a +1. Dude, I wanted to go so bad, but I'm kind of glad I didn't try because they were so maxed out. The clones are revealing today. What are the clones? Clone X? Dang, yeah, see? That's what I thought was gonna happen to me. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm sorry you couldn't get in, Sash. I'm sure you went to like a ton of other parties though. I went to the Warp Sound party. Oh, wait, let's see. Did they pump? Did they pump? The whole time I was at the party, I was like, these better pump. Um, they had like the whole crew there. They didn't pump. We need another Medici minutes calling them the next Bored Apes. Because I need that pump, guys. Not really. I'm good. I'm actually sitting good on this one. Um, dang, a top 10% just sold for 2. Wait, mine is top 10%. Why isn't mine selling? Who is this? And when Vault. Who is the buyer? I should message this buyer and be like, yo, look at this other top 10% that I got. They had this little pump right here. I see this as an accumulation phase, and actually I'm putting out a video today on why you should buy music NFTs right now, so I'm working on that pump, guys. Got in 30 seconds in front of me, wouldn't come back to grab me. Oh no! She ditched you? The juicy details. Yes, I said that I am putting out a video today after the stream on why you should buy music NFTs right now. So definitely look for that link. Wait, so you're saying that if I buy a gutter juice for any of the gutter NFTs to exchange for a free clone or merge a current, but that means I need to have the juice and a gutter NFT, right? Like I can't just buy the juice without anything else in the system, right? Okay, bye, Sash. Have fun at your booth. We'll try to drop by if we can. Is it the whole week that you're having the booth, Sasha? Nice. How are you like what does your music NFT drop look like? Is it one of ones? Is it, one of 50s? Is there going to be like a generative visual component? Or I'm always curious because right now I think we're still figuring out the best approach for music NFTs since they're more than just JPEGs. And then on top of that, like if you're doing generative stuff, do you store that on Arweave? Do you like where do you store that? The music component. I guess you could put on IFPS, right? I'm still learning, but I'm also working on my music project too. It's exciting to see this stuff come out. A one-of-one collection of 100 on OpenSea. That's cool. Link me to it on Twitter, and I'll definitely have to check it out. I'm always excited for like music drops, and definitely I think doing spaces would really help. Like I've seen this other girl. She does I think weekly spaces, and she'll go into other people's spaces and sing for them. It's ballsy. I love it. Um, okay, cool. You use IPFS. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, Jink already owns music NFTs. Which one do you own? I have one from Blau because he said he was like, anyone that owns a piece from my collection gets to share royalties. That was last year. It hasn't happened yet, but I mean, Blau's legit, right? Sweet, sweet. Yeah, please do. Thanks, Jink. Yeah, I'm talking about Violetta. That was her name. She's like based in Berlin, right? I actually went in on a few of her spaces and I love her voice. It is so pretty and it's so relaxing too. I just kind of like it's very chill. I like to listen to it in the background. Um, what do we think about Miri? Is this ever gonna come back, you guys? Because it had like a little quick P&D, and then it kind of struggled to get back up there. I actually thought it was legit going to go past and go this way. So I'm like, oh, it had a pump, then accumulation, then it's going to take off, and it hasn't. So, um, but volume is pretty decent. I do have to say, yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's definitely slowed down, but it's not as good as Kiwami. But Kiwami is a newer project, and it looks way better. Sorry, not sorry. I can't believe I'm flooding my own bag. Seriously. Alien Friends at 1.9. This is the first time I've seen Karafuru fall below 2. So I'm wondering if people are just taking profits and then funneling them into the new anime stuff. Cool Cats 8.69. Pets 1.5. It's kind of been like a stable coin. I'm really hoping that the game comes out soon, but they recently had some sort of like interview. I think Evan Evan Liu, he had an interview. I want to say Bloomberg. I retweeted it. Where is it? Oh my god. Oh, here it is. Oh, Bazinga, that was it. They did like a live chat for, an hour and a half, and it was pretty good. I liked it. And then they did a giveaway. I didn't win the giveaway, but it was pretty cool. Oh, I haven't heard of Domino's. I'll have to check that one out. That's pretty cool. I saw an NFT music album from like a Brazilian artist, and I really liked the music. That was really cool. Congrats on selling your Miladies. Mm, Meta Bounty Hunters. Three Landers had a party that I wanted to go to last night. Apparently, they did it with subducts, which is really weird. Like, the two aesthetics are not something I would ever pair together, but it was too far. It was like downtown LA, and we were already in Hollywood, so that probably wasn't happening. Um, Crypto unicorns. This is the first project that I've seen have like a pretty solid floor on Polygon. Usually Polygon projects are like below this most of the time. I don't think I know any other project that is above one. I feel like I've seen these before, like last year. If you have ETH on Polygon, I mean, this is kind of like, I guess, the biggest project down there. Um, yeah, a lot of people don't like Polygon. It's okay. I think it's good for like multiple airdrops. Beeple is at 99. Trovers. Okay, this one I'm so glad I didn't jump in. I was looking at this when I was going through my land phase, which I kind of still have, but I was looking at them at point 0.4. So yeah, this is no bueno. And part of me also didn't like the website or how these looked. I don't know, I just felt, oh, actually, that looks a lot better than before. Before was like this pixelated circle thing with like a person standing on top, and it looked very trashy to me, but this actually looks really good. Um, yeah, supposedly the planets are going to be the most rare in the ecosystem. Uh, I'm not sure though, because I don't know if that's really like part of the narrative right now, so this one would be like very high risk to get into. World of Women is dumping a little bit. Feline Fiends. Cool Man's Universe. I don't know how these people are still. Didn't he get sued? I'm pretty sure he got sued for like breaking a contract or something. This is nice to see. 0.47 pump. Ferocious. 1.88. The thing that I like about Eden Horde, real quick, is that you have episodes like every week or so, and you can claim additional objects through each episode, which is like you read the story. And I'll kind of show you real quick. I thought this format was really interesting. It does cost gas, so you have to connect your wallet, and then you read through it all. And the thing I like about it is that it's a Merit Circle project, and recently Merit Circle was trying to do like this revenue sharing system where they're going to have like a bunch of different projects in its I guess, well, how would you say that, in its system, in its infrastructure, and then the revenues from the different projects are supposedly, getting shared among the project holders. I don't know how well that's actually going to play out, but the artist is from Adventure Time on, I think, Cartoon Network. So that's the main reason why I've kind of held one of these. But who knows, right? Ferocious is really cool. I like his stuff. It's just a little high. Just a little high. Dower Darcells really fell. 0.6 now. ASM Brains, this one was interesting because it's like AI, you give your NFT a brain, but I don't understand the appeal of that. If someone can explain it to me, that would be cool, because they've been at a decent place for a while. Capsule House is finally coming back. Oh, so the DL on Capsule House, this is cool. They just announced a new project called Secret Garden. And if you go into Capsule House Discord, you connect your capsule, then you can get to the Secret Garden Discord. And the Secret Garden Discord is for this generative lo-fi audio-visual music NFT. Like, to be very specific, but it's actually really, really cool. I wonder if I could find it for you guys. Let's see. Secret. Yeah, I can probably find it. And it sounds good too. Like, I know the major complaint for music NFTs is a lot of it doesn't sound good. It sounds very mechanical and like, you know, AI generated, right? But this one, it's kind of like Spectrasonics. I don't know if you've ever played with it before, but it's this plugin for Logic Pro that you can basically customize your own beats and make your own samples and just build your own instrumental track. This is very similar. Their website's also confusing. And each of them is going to be called a bouquet. A bouquet. It's an interactive music player. And before my battery dies, I'm going to show this. So this is their test. What you do is and you just click on all these different things, and they're all stems. So you have like your bass, your hi-hats, drums, synth. And you can just keep adding stuff. And it sounds good, right? Yeah, dude. So yeah, I want one of these. I don't know when they're releasing. I feel like it's sometime in Q2 after taxes, and you gotta follow their Discord and Twitter. So yeah, that's really cool. The Secret Garden Go Bird. Yes. What's the deal with Treeverse? I've seen that a couple of times. This one? Oh, is this new? 20,000 though. That's a lot. Oh. What is MOBA style combat? Slay beasts. Forge mighty weapons. Bro, is there like an actual game already? Oh, it's a whole ecosystem. That's interesting. What is happening right here? This person looks constipated. Sorry. I'm not used to seeing like front-facing PFPs. It's kind of weird. I'm so used to like side profiles. That's interesting, I guess. I don't. What's the whole system? Like, you have to buy land and characters. I'm sure there's different rarities. Where can I see the volume? Oh, they joined 2 years ago? Wow, guys, has it been 2 years since COVID? My gosh. By Endless Clouds headquarters. Never heard of them, but it looks cool. Oh, are they building with Loopify? Interesting. I've never played League of Legends. Is this a buy? What would you buy from here? Let me follow. There's so many items though. Do you have to have one of each? Or does it not matter? This looks cool. If there's an actual game, I would go look into this more. Um, I thought this was another project that was like very similar names, but that's cool. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this page. Where is the bottom? Whatever happened with Neo Tokyo? They were at like 20 ETH. Like, what wasn't that a game or something with Alex Becker? I'm so confused. What happened? A lot of this gaming stuff, if you haven't realized already, I don't really know. Um, I have been more into like the anime and cutesy creatures world, less so the game world, just because it takes so much time to learn each different game and, you know, wade through all the BS of the gaming hype. Um, Peaceful was the other one that I actually did look into. They pumped a little and then they came back down, but supposedly the creator is legit in the space. He did like Double Dragon or something. Um, but that's a little old school for me. Like, I think that was before my time. But yeah, that's the top 100, you guys. We did it. We did the top 100. My goodness, that's so many projects. Um, is Cool Cats dead? No, stop it. Don't be fudding. Cool Cats is building. They are building, and when you're building, you don't have time for all the other stuff. You know how gutters were like quiet and underground for basically half a year? Well, Cool Cats is being quiet for like a couple months. It'll be fine. Um, no, I really do like the team. They've been really, really heads down with building, and I think they've learned a lot. They've come a long way from being, a street artist um, into something greater. The the race though right now is kind of between teams, right? Because obviously somebody that comes from being the art director at Overwatch, it's a whole different game compared with, right? Like, so it's just, I think it's going to be more of a longer haul. Um, that's awesome, Jink, that you're supporting artists and doing one of ones. Yes, you know how to phrase that now, Dekenza. Yes, I know Three Landers. What's up, WLMB? Whitelist Mary Beth. I don't know. Yeah, Three Landers is cool. It's another Thai artist. They had a party last night, and I hope they have more parties because I have an in for Three Landers. I think they're dropping. They already dropped the World. They had the Three Landers World airdrop, so that was like their companion piece. Um, but yeah, right now it just seems like Azuki's taking everything. They're gonna be the next Bored Apes. I said I wouldn't miss the next Bored Apes. I missed the next Bored Apes. But they dipped to 8 before, so that's like, it's like a 45% dip if you have the liquidity for it. Yeah, Artwix, I mean, we've been like in a downward trend for just, NFTs on OpenSea in particular. And I think part of me thinks it's because ETH was ripping, number one, and two, it's almost tax season. And the fact that one of ones are tough. Like, you'd have to be a max copy, like a fuck render or ferocious. I feel so silly saying ferocious. Ferocious, to kind of really, do great. Or Justin Aversano, which blows my mind because how does his photography go for like hundreds per photo? Like, I don't understand. Clearly he has a hookup, like some kind of background in this because I don't get it. But I've seen one of one photography collections do really well. And yeah, I think we're just kind of like in this waiting space. I don't know if you guys use flips.finance. I also look at this for just like real life time. You can look at volume, floor. It's kind of more, micro. Yeah. Um, I like to see this. And then I don't even know if I really use this website as much anymore just because it's almost impossible to mint anything without whitelist. So like even if something is pumping, like you're gonna have to get on secondary, right? Um, Poodle dunks. I do like this one though because it shows you what people are sweeping, and usually sweepers are whales. There you go, somethings. And this can also show you some stuff like before they hit OpenSea listings. Yeah, so maybe it's a good entry for Kiwami right now. I do not know. And maybe Muri will come back. Fingers crossed. Oh, he did? Nice. But yeah, that's the live stream. We chillin'. Oh, by the way, this is my Twitter, so y'all can follow it. And we can converse in real time. My computer is about to die. So follow me guys at DeFi Bay, and then I will update you on the video coming out, my live streams in case I oversleep like I did today. But aside from that, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And yeah, peace out.